Greetings guys, trust you had a good day. Welcome to another episode on the review of the book Self-Centeredness is Source of All Grief by Andrew Womack. And today we'll be looking at the chapter 4, which says My Religious Humility. In this chapter, the author has been able to expound on what humility is, as it will be the focus here. What is humility? Humility is a state of being modest, a state of being meek, lowly at heart, unpretentious. Every believer is required to maintain a humble state, as this is the criterion for his or her lifting. James 4 verse 10 says that God will lift the humble. Another reason why every believer is supposed to maintain a humble state is for the fact that God does not want anything that will magnify self, because anything that magnifies self is pride. Also in this chapter, we've been able to see how the author strike a balance between what true religious humility is and what false religious humility is. True religious humility is the act of maintaining God's standard for your life, not thinking of yourself higher than God's standard, nor of yourself lower than God's standard. False religious humility, on the other hand, is self-debasement. That is, seeing yourself lower than God sees you, and God doesn't want that. In this chapter also, we've been able to see how believers mistake being humble for being self-debased. It's not supposed to be. Being humble is instead of being meek, instead of being modest. While self-debasement, having a low self-esteem, is a different thing entirely. And God doesn't want that, because low self-esteem also magnifies self. You think of what people say about you, that is also magnifying self. And anything that magnifies self, as we have seen, is pride. We've been able to see that self-centered people cannot handle positive feedback, positive compliments. This is in relation to false religious humility. When they are giving positive feedback, positive compliments, maybe when you are told, oh, you have a nice voice, you sang so nice, they will say, oh no, it's not me, I can't sing, my voice is even cracked, no, don't do that. Receive the compliment. You are the vessel that was used by God. So you receive the compliment, then return all the glory to God. Thank you, all glory to God would suffice. Not saying, no, I can't do that, no, it's not me. Every believer is supposed to maintain a humble state, thinking of yourself as God thinks of you, seeing yourself as God sees you. I hope you've been able to learn one or two from this chapter. See you in the next book review. Bye.